astronauts. It's Friday, January 27th. Welcome back to another episode of Tide TV.
As always, the Homework Club meets Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and there is transportation that can be arranged after school.
Yearbooks are on sale now at jostens.com. Come purchase one as soon as possible so you don't run out.
With the winter formal coming up, we're going to begin selling tickets in the quad at lunch on January 30th for $30. Make sure to get your tickets early because the week after they'll be $35.
Here's a quick skit introducing winter formal.
Hi astronauts and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, remember to like and subscribe for weekly videos about how to live life properly. This video, I'm going to tell you guys my top 5 tips and tricks for how to have a successful winter formal at Tide. Here we're starting off with number 5. Make sure that you're available for the date. Believe it or not, getting ready for formal takes a lot of time and energy so that you guys can look your best. And time management is a really important skill. So, I want you guys to check your calendars for February 10th, 7 to 10, and probably a little bit of time before and after, to get ready, help clean up, and get home. Tip number 2, buy a ticket for the dance. Without a ticket, you won't be let in. So, make sure to go to the quad next week where they'll be starting to sell tickets for $30. And the following week for $35. So make sure to get your tickets early. Tip number 3, always be prepared. The theme for this dance is Valentine's Day, and you better dress to impress. So, find all your swaggiest Valentine's Day apparel, and make sure you match with the background if that's something you're into doing for your hot selfies. Tip number 2, to avoid confusion, make sure you actually know where you're going. The dance will be held at 550 Island Parkway in Belmont. Make sure to show up, get a ride, give your friend a lift if they need one, don't be shy. Most importantly, tip number 1, if you want to bring a date to the dance, make sure they buy a ticket. If your date does not attend Tide Academy, you need to make sure to fill out a guest pass and get it approved by their school before purchasing a ticket. Remember guys, we're so close to our goal of 3 subscribers, so if you could subscribe to our channel, that would be lovely. When we reach our goal of 10 whole subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. Remember guys, turn on your notifications, smash that like button, and return for our next video where I will be giving you 20 tips and tricks for how to ace your school exams. The finals for the soccer tennis tournament are happening today at lunch with staff playing Team No. The winner will get a pizza party.
Valentine's Day is coming up. We'll be selling candy grams in the quad at lunch on January 31st and February 2nd and 6th. It'll be $3 for a card and an extra $2 if you want to add on a teddy bear.
Later this year, we're going to start selling school sweaters with a new design.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Tide Reply.
About 4 years ago, during the ice skating rink, I fell down, but I was reaching for air, and I grabbed onto a lady's scarf as I was falling down, and I pulled her down with me, but she was also holding her boyfriend's hand, so she also dragged him down with him. The boyfriend thought that I was trying to, steal her, because when he saw me, he was all like, watch it, and then he thought I was a kid. He was like, you're 12.
My grandpa has this tractor, because he's like country farm, Illinois, Midwest type of thing, right? I have 12 cousins, right? And we'd attach a bunch of sleds to the back of this tractor, and he'd whip it around like the front yard and like drag us in this tractor. And I get thrown off, because he's like going all over the place. I get thrown off, but the tractor's really big and loud, so none of my cousins could tell my grandpa to stop. And I was in the snow for like 20 minutes just like laying there. I was really young, so I didn't understand that I could just get up and like walk. Yeah. It was not fun.
When I was younger, I used to be really scared of beards. So Christmas was just a really bad time of year for me. And so everyone would point out and be like, oh my gosh, look, it's Santa. I would be scared.
We always set up the tree as like a family, and then we would let either my little brother or me put the star. I just let my little brother do it because he cries if we don't let him. But this year my niece was here, and she wanted to put the star because it was the first time she was putting the star. And so we had to put the star 4 different times because they had a feud going where one of them would climb up a chair and take it off the tree. And then one time my niece almost knocked it over, but it fell on top of my brother.
Me and my family would go to Reno or Lake Tahoe. I was in a circle sled, and I was going down a hill. And then when I was going down the hill, I didn't see that it had a ramp, so I went over it, flew. So when I landed, I did a lot of flips, and my head landed in the snow, like if it was a cartoon. And that's why I don't like going to the snow, because everything bad happens every time.
So me and my friends went to Stanford Mall, and there's this pavement, and it was just frozen with ice, and we just started slipping on it. And I hit my bottom so hard, bro.
I was with Andrew at the Stanford Mall. He did multiple tries and he succeeded at it, but as soon as we were about to leave, he does this full sprint and then hits his butt so hard on the ground, and I started sprinting off.
During Christmas time, it was like Christmas Eve or the day before Christmas Eve, I was hiding, and I like to do this back in my old house in Kansas City. and I would hide from like my family. I would hide from like my family. I just thought it was cool to just act like I wasn't there. And my mom found me, and she scared me really badly. And I got very angry that she scared me. One, that she found me, but second, that she scared me. And I ran to the glass door, and I slammed it as hard as I could, and all of the glass fell onto me. And I started screaming.
I went to go visit my grandpa in Russia. He lives nearby the woods, so one day we were out. At one point, we attracted a bear. He was like, "I'm gonna go ride that bear," and failed horribly. The bear smacked into a tree. He got knocked out.
I'm pretty sure it was Christmas Eve, and I was in my room playing video games, and I hear a crash come from the living room, and I come out rushing what it was, and I see the Christmas tree on the ground, on the floor, just crash, ornaments everywhere, and crawling from under is my little baby brother.
That's all, folks. Signing off. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brandon.
And until next week,
Have a fantastic day.